Captain Froka Mannheim, Captain Philip Hart, and the leader of our crew, Air Force Captain Paul Chandler.
Are we here to brief Dawn on our mission, sir?
No, Captain. President Thompson has made a difficult decision. Your mission to Mars has been canceled.
Could you repeat that? I don't think I heard you, sir.
You heard me, Captain. I'm sorry.
There's no justification for this. None whatsoever. I demand an explanation.
You have no right to demand anything. You will obey these orders whether you respect them or not.
What about the respect of the taxpayers, General? The billions of their tax dollars that went into this project.
I understand your disappointment.
What about my crew? Their years of training.
That's enough.
What about the world, sir?
Are you questioning orders from your commander-in-chief?
Where are his orders coming from, sir?
You are way out of line here, Captain.
Is that right, General? Then why are we here in this office?
Please know that your rage is misdirected. The companions do not dictate public policy. We could not cancel your mission.
Then where should I direct my anger?
You must look to your own leaders. But I would like to speak to an earlier question about why you have been brought here.
We're listening.
The Taylon Synod has created a program to train the finest pilots on Earth for interdimensional space travel to galaxies beyond your dreams. We would honor your participation in this program.
Not in your life, sir.
Years ago they came, forever altering the future of humanity.
Go for 30.
25 done. Next.
Oh. You hit your limit?
You're lighter.
Oh, you mean stronger.
Ha! You mean pound for pound?
I mean period.
Oh, please.
Hey.
Whoa. Were you this cocky in boot camp?
Couldn't afford to be. I was competing against Marines then.
Oh, so this abuse is just reserved for old Army Rangers.
Absolutely. You're panting.
It's called breathing.
It's called gasping.
Oh, please.
10 more.
Really?
Paul? Paul Chandler. Look at you. Boon, Paul Chandler.
Hey. Pleasure.
Will's my colleague. Paul and I did F-22 training at Valdosta.
See, some things never change.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're still helping men everywhere keep their egos in perspective.
Oh, it's a dirty job. Thankless, too.
And you're looking lovely as always.
And you still have a line for every occasion.
Why do I get the feeling you two have had this conversation before?
I thought you were in Florida.
Thought you were in D.C. What have you been up to?
Way too much to explain out here.
All right, then, once around the course you just finished, loser buys lunch. Unless you're all wrung out, Marine.
Shake on it.
I see she still cheats.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, stop.
I let him win.
Sure you did.
Well, Air Force egos are even more fragile than Ranger egos. And besides, I was tired and he was fresh.
Okay, which was it? You let him win or you were tired? Can't have both.
I let him win.
Uh-huh.
Boone, we are old friends, that's all.
Volume up.
The President has signed an executive order terminating IASA's manned mission to Mars. I know this will be a disappointment for many of you who've grown up with the space program, but much has changed since the mission was first conceived. The knowledge we hope to gain from Mars has been handed to us freely by our Taylon friends.
I don't believe this.
And their offer of future travel is not merely to the next planet, but to the next galaxy.
There's got to be more to this.
This decision allows President Thompson to rechannel much-needed funds to projects right here at home. In conclusion, I would like to thank the men and women who've devoted their time and talents to this mission. Your efforts have not been in vain.
Yeah, right. Taylon's must be pressuring Thompson. He's always been a huge supporter of the space program.
Why would the Taylons want to keep us out of space? It means something.
It means one thing for sure. My friend Paul Chandler's out of a job. Hey, two of those.
You been here before?
You could say that. This is kind of my home away from home. So I know you gotta be crushed.
Roll with it, always been my motto.
That's never been your motto.
It's hard to argue with the logic. The companions, they give us all this information about Mars that we could ever want. And we don't even have to leave home.
Yeah, but it was never about what we could bring back from Mars. It was about reaching beyond what we all thought was possible. What?
You sure know how to make a guy feel better.
Sorry.
Hey. You're the one in that catbird seat now. That shuttle you fly? Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly the posting I expected, but I'll take it.
Companions offered me a position in their intergalactic program.
Well, they do provide some amazing opportunities. Like my shuttle. Man, everything is cracked up to be and then some. You know how every craft you've ever flown has its limits and tolerances? Well, imagine flying a bird that lands like a Harrier, hovers like a Bell Jet Ranger, and accelerates like a Prometheus booster.
Sounds incredible. I want to hear all about it.
Yeah.
Since you're buying lunch, I'd like to return the favor. How about dinner?
Got a date in mind?
Tonight? Unless you're busy.
Sure.
Am I going too fast for you?
No. Not at all.
And maybe sometime you could show me that shuttle of yours. Pilot to pilot.
Oh, now that would be a kick in the pants.
Whoa, what's up? Got a date?
I was thinking of taking the shuttle out for a couple of hours.
Fine.
Just wanted to make some technical modifications and test them out.
Good.
I'd like to take Paul up with me. He was offered an assignment by the Taylons. He's thinking of becoming a shuttle pilot.
Also, it's a good chance to ask him what he knows about the cancellation of the Mars mission. Have fun.
All set?
Very comfortable. You designed the ergonomics?
Well, actually, I've made quite a few adjustments since they gave me my own ship.
What's that projected on?
Oh, this is a virtual windshield. You got your motivators, navigational clusters, and over there's your life support and anti-grav.
I am impressed, Captain.
Well, once it's airborne, it's like flying an old barnstormer.
Nah, I've flown barnstormers, and let me tell you, they're nothing like this. How do you activate the drives?
Like this. Human physics recognizes only 12 dimensions, but Taylon physics uses 16 dimensions.
So we're flying in one of the other 4?
Well, not yet. But we are now.
This is incredible. Any regs against me getting behind the wheel for a spin?
Yeah, of course there are. Yeah, the images that you're looking at right now, they're called touch points. See, one of the Taylon's dimensions crumples our 3D space so that you can travel from point to point where the crumples meet.
How do you navigate?
Oh, right here. I already set the destination coordinates. The systems do the rest.
Where are we going?
Oh, well, I figured the Grand Canyon might be nice. But if there's any place else you'd rather go to, that's fine. Polar ice cap? Great Barrier Reef?
Well, we're still on for dinner, right?
I hope so.
I do have a favorite restaurant. Little romantic place. Excellent cuisine, riverview.
Sounds fun. Where is it?
Paris.
Paris. Now, let's see how well you've been paying attention.
And today alone, President Thompson received over 700,000 letters and emails from all over the world expressing sadness over the cancellation of the Mars mission.
Politicians will think twice next time they go to cancel a space flight. Thompson's lucky it's not an election year.
Don't be so sure. The Taylons are very popular with the voters. It's hard for the candidates to say no to them. So, how was your night?
Great. Too great.
What did you find out?
Nothing about the Mars mission. Only that he loved the shuttle, wants to fly one, without giving one serious thought as to who he'd be working for. Doesn't seem to bother him.
You're in a tough spot.
Paul and I could probably have something together. But I could never tell him anything about the most important part of who I am.
Just be careful. Let's go. We were doing Washington 10 minutes ago. Where's the shuttle? Do you know where Captain Chandler is?
No human may be allowed to navigate the shuttle into space. The Synod is adamant. The shuttle's destination coordinates have been programmed by our engineers within limited parameters. This safeguard is designed to prevent the shuttle from being flown out of the Earth's atmosphere. Our history on this planet has seen us make several inaccurate assumptions about the limits of human capabilities. There is truth in your words. But before we can accurately assess the danger, we must identify which human has stolen the shuttle.
This is amazing. What was your flight time?
Let's put it this way. Setting the destination coordinates was the slow part.
Any security problems? Obviously the print matcher worked okay.
Captain Marquette's fingerprints. Your program was perfect. By the way, it was a great Bordeaux.
Ironic, isn't it? The Taylons take our dream away, and now we have to rely on their technology to get it back.
We can argue with the politics, but not this craft. Wait till you take the controls. You'll see what I mean.
"400 miles in 20 seconds. It isn't even warm.
Learn everything you can about it. Drives, navigational systems, communications, the whole 9 yards. It's a long way to Mars.
Review your actions.
During a routine diagnostic of the shuttle's performance, I invited an Air Force captain to accompany me on my test run.
Why would you allow this unauthorized person to travel in the shuttle, Captain?
I've done it before, when it serves companion interests.
What companion interests were you serving?
The officer in question had been approached by the companions to participate in a Taylon-sponsored space program. I invited him up in the shuttle as a way to induce him to accept.
What is the officer's name?
Captain Paul Chandler.
Use all of your resources to recover the craft. Immediately. We have seen progress. It appears that the shuttle is in the possession of the astronaut Paul Chandler.
I'm acquainted with this man.
If he learns the shuttle's true range and capabilities, it poses a grave danger.
What are your intentions?
My implants are already in motion.
The Synod awaits your results with high expectations.
All I'm saying is I want this man to work for us. I mean, he stole a shuttle out from under their noses.
No, Jonathan, he lied to me. He used and manipulated me.
He lied to someone he thought was working for the companions. Good for him.
He lied to me. I could never trust someone like that again.
Captain, my priority is the movement, not your personal problems. If you can't deal with that, you're of no use to me.
Hold on. Hold on. This whole conversation is academic until we find Chandler and talk to him. The bigger question is why Taylon reacted so strongly when he heard Chandler's name.
Taylon and Sandoval clearly know who Chandler is.
Taylon does not overreact.
They're afraid of something. They're worried that Chandler now has the skills to take the shuttle up into space.
Exactly. They don't want us up there, and we need to find out why. And Chandler might be our best shot. So, find him.
How about third world countries with no extradition treaties? I mean, given the shuttle's range, it could be anywhere in the world. Lily, if you want to help him, you got to start working with me here. Because if Sandoval finds him first, Chandler can kiss his life goodbye.
What makes you think for 1 second that I want to help him?
Because finding him might help us get rid of the Taylons faster, and because I don't believe you really want anything bad to happen to him. Come on, you got a history with him. Use it.
All right. Valdosta, flight school. We trained together there. It was closed in post-companion military downsizing. There's plenty of places on an abandoned air base to hide my shuttle.
Chandler's service record will be the first thing that Sandoval checks. If he's dumb enough to go there, he's already in their hands, somewhere else.
When we were training together, he used to talk about the stars in Virginia. He said they were so close that he could almost touch them. He wanted to touch them. That's where he fell in love with space. Virginia.
Where in Virginia?
Somewhere out in the country. No, wait. It wasn't Virginia, it was West Virginia. He used to stay with, I think it was his aunt.
All right, West Virginia. Franchise Tax Board, real property records, surname Chandler, address search, rural routes only, list all.
No, it wasn't his aunt, it was his godmother. She used to own a airplane parts business in, Huntington, West Virginia. Try that.
Do you remember her name?
No, I don't. But it was named in her honor, and his middle name... Emery. His middle name is Emery.
All right. Cross-check Emery, specify Huntington. Anna Mae Emery, Route 40, Greenbrier, Huntington, West Virginia.
That's it. Her name was Anna.
Hard copy.
Any luck?
There's a governor limiting the range on the navigational coordinates. I can't get through it.
You tried any alternate routes out of the atmosphere? Maybe we can bypass it.
No, it's impossible. We have to break through the programming.
Here. Recommendations?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there with my gun drawn and take back my shuttle.
Subtle. By your lead. Good morning. I wouldn't suggest that.
Hold it!
Out front. Out front!
Lily. It's okay. Does this mean you don't want to hear my side of it?
Why'd you steal the shuttle? My shuttle.
My hero. Jim Lovell. He flew the Apollo 13 that almost didn't make it back. When he had to abort the mission, he was so close to the moon he could almost touch it. He told me when he looked out the window and he saw the moon, he knew he would never get back there again. The companions are doing the same thing to us. And we simply can't allow it. We're taking our mission back. We're going to Mars.
Companions have a lot of influence, but it was President Thompson and Congress who pulled the plug.
We all know what's happening. There isn't a politician in his right mind that'll stand up against the companions. They're doing everything they can to keep us out of space.
Why?
Who knows, but it's true. Remember the Vespucci probe?
Yeah, it went haywire before it landed on Pluto.
It didn't go haywire, Lily. IASA turned it off right after they got the video and core samples directly from Pluto.
The country is outraged about your mission being canceled. The whole world is outraged. Thompson has to respond.
I don't buy it. Even if you're right, the window of opportunity to get to Mars is closing fast. It'll never happen in time.
You could join the companion space program. Mars will look like a trip to the market.
No offense intended. But there isn't a chance in hell that any of us will ever cooperate with the companions.
Paul. We don't agree with everything the companions are doing either.
What are you saying?
I assume if you could have gotten the shuttle to Mars, you'd be there by now. We can help you get there.
What's the catch?
No catch. We just want you to do a little sightseeing on your trip. We're checking on the most likely landing sites for Chandler and eliminating them as fast as we can. Did the Taylon Synod pressure the American government to cancel the mission to Mars?
We studied the underlying purpose of the space program and determined that we could assist humankind by providing you with the answers you seek in space.
What answers do you believe we are seeking?
A scientific understanding of your planet and the solar system in which it resides. We have given you all this data and more.
If that was the one reason why we went into space, how do you explain the huge public outcry over the cancellation of the mission?
Perhaps you can enlighten me.
Human beings are... We're at our best when we are reaching, grasping, stretching for new frontiers. That is our history, and space is our final frontier.
But the greatest challenge of the human race is to allocate those scarce resources on your planet to meet basic needs. Why would you divert such resources to space exploration when those basic needs go unfulfilled?
At our core, human beings have a basic need to dream, and space exploration is at the heart of those dreams. Without it, we cease to be human.
That is compelling testimony.
I fear that the world will turn against the Taylons if they believe that you are responsible for eliminating our space program.
Taylon Synod did not fully comprehend human needs in this undertaking.
Is there a Taylon imperative that is being served by keeping human beings out of space?
The interconnection of human and Taylon needs is complex. It is necessary that in some endeavors, short-term sacrifice may be required to achieve the long-term goal of an enhanced life for both of our races.
Is our space program one of those endeavors that requires sacrifice?
It is possible. I will bring your reflections to the Synod.
Thank you.
However, the immediate problem remains. Please join with Agent Sandoval and recover the shuttle.
Any progress on your leads?
Not yet, but wherever he is, he's not going anywhere. Those locking codes can't be broken, even by me.
I understand. Keep me informed. We need to talk.
Starlight, star bright.
Stars aren't even out yet.
Really? I swear I saw one. I need to tell you something, Lily.
You know what? Don't even bother.
When this started, I needed you because of your position.
But then all your old feelings came flooding back.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. I felt it too.
You ever wonder why this never happened before?
Well, I could never have lived it down if anyone found out that I was dating Air Force pilots.
What about now?
Well, you are an astronaut now, so I guess it's a whole different story.
So how come you never settled down?
'Cause I keep falling for guys like you. How about you?
Married to my work. No time for women.
Right.
In my mind, I've landed on Mars a million times. Putting up those flags on Martian soil. I want to be able to share that with someone, Lily.
I know how that feels.
You know, this may be the last night we ever see each other.
That thought has occurred to me.
I'm so sorry. I really hate to break this up.
Where'd you do your training?
I trained myself. Okay, let's try it again.
My implant, William Boone, has argued persuasively about the inevitability of humans making their way into space regardless of the impediments. Boone's reflections have proven to be accurate on many occasions. It is imperative that this inevitability be prevented. I believe humans can understand our reasons for seeking to prevent such exploration. Perhaps it is time to share with them that part of the truth which they can comprehend. The Synod does not believe that their race is yet ready for this understanding. We could present our activities in a way that would be accepted. Otherwise, we risk exposure by forces that we cannot control. The Synod does not accept that alternative. Do not allow this pilot to escape the Earth's atmosphere.
Based on our interviews with Chandler's family, we've located a farm registered to his godmother.
We believe he may have fled there.
It is imperative that Captain Chandler be stopped. Exercise appropriate force.
Do you know your coordinates?
Okay, guys, where are we at?
Just figuring out our flight plan.
Make the adjustments for interdimensional leap.
Hold on a second. That's it.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
All support proceed immediately to rural route 40, Briar Green, Huntington, West Virginia. Map coordinates 35.08 by 72.50. Estimated arrival in 85 seconds.
Menheim, Hart, let's go!
I should check your flight
No, you
program.
heard that. You heard what Boone said. We don't have time. Thank you. I'm indebted.
Believe me, I will collect. Lily, lose the glass.
If I don't make it back, I'll always have Paris.
You're gonna make it back.
And if I do?
Look me up.
Lily. Full power to quantum drive.
attention to watching you fly than to watching you.
Let's get out of here.
We will force you to the ground. Destroy your craft if necessary.
More than welcome to try.
Locked onto the shuttle?
Stay with him.
Prepare for interdimensional.
They're making a leap to interdimensional. Follow. They've set their coordinates for a destination outside of the Earth's atmosphere.
Good. Navigational block will force the shuttle to bounce back into the Earth's atmosphere. When it reaches a critical point, we'll use that to get ahead of them.
It's done. Go underneath. Catch them on the rebound.
They're planning to head us off after we bounce back into the atmosphere.
Such a smart move.
Yeah, if we weren't breaking through the navigational block.
We'll take them here. No human can overcome Taylon programming.
These humans did.
Champagne. Dom Perignon. What's the occasion?
You tell me.
They made it.
Yeah, keep going.
Now look at this. The 3 partners. United States, Great Britain, and Germany. Where's Paul?
Oh, I think he's lying low for a while. I think it's safe to say that he's at the top of the Taylon hit parade at the moment.
I doubt that, Jonathan. You're still #1 in their hearts.
There's a little message there for you.
You were right. Roll with it never was my motto. Thanks to you, I didn't have to. And I will be looking you up. Soon. Love, Paul.
You wouldn't be breaking out champagne just for photos of Mars.
You're quite right. Courtesy of Captains Chandler, Hart, and Mannheim.
The Taylon mothership.
You knew.
I suspected. But this, I did not expect.